Dawn of War Stronghold! It is I, Unseen Strike. We're back. It's been a bit of a hiatus going on, of course, you know. Been a little busy, but we're back in action. We're going to get this shebang up and cooking again. New year, new videos, the whole 9, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're loading right in. What do we got here? What do we got? Excuse me, can you? There we go. Okay, what do we got here? We got Gerbil Pass. We got Tau, Random, the Marines, and a Dreadnought. Is he's playing Space Marines? He's playing Orcs, so maybe we'll see some Killicons. You don't see those bad boys very often. Hope everybody's new year was pretty good. I was busy, very busy as always, which is, you know, it's a good thing. Bad thing here and there. Wow. I like this Tau's color scheme. Look at the coloring. I'd love to see his Tau Commander. We're going to keep an eye on that. Ew, we have Space Wolves. Magnus did nothing wrong. And we've got Orcs over here. All right, here we go. Gerbil Pass. We've seen probably some of the best games on this map, in my opinion, for 2v2s. We had one come up recently, so let's see how we do. Hope everybody got some good loot from the Emperor for Christmas. I got a new keyboard. I don't know if anybody remembers. Maybe, oh boy, how long ago? Maybe 2 months ago when I was streaming. Crazy Dog and I were playing Company of Heroes, and in my fit of rage, I knocked over my coffee, and very much sadness ensued. The bottom left-hand corner of my keyboard ever since then has been destroyed. I don't know if you've seen in some of the casts, the keys get a little weird, and you'll see weird like jumps here and there. That's the keyboard. It was freaking out, so I got a new keyboard. I think it's a 60%, which is like a mini, like a micro or mini keyboard, and I actually really like it. It saves so much space on my desktop. I mean, who's using the number pad on the right-hand side anymore? It also gets rid of all the delete key and the page up, page down, and the normal spots, and makes them vertically stacked. We have Space Marine health coming down right away for these filthy dogs, and he's going into Assault Marines. Interesting build here. I know we've forgotten what's going on here. Tau, pants are on for this cast right now. He is sneaking in. He's going to get vital information here. Assault Marines with that health upgrade are extremely deadly, especially to Tau. So I'm interested to see how that build works out. I heard the Canonist. We've got Mech Boy. 50%. Big Mech Balls coming out. And where is that Tau Commander? Where did he go? I saw him. I want to see what he looks like. Looks like he's over here. Here we go. What do you got? I also got a new mouse. Again, the same thing. I went a little bit smaller this time. My friend was selling a... Oh, I don't know what they're called. Final Click? Final Mount? Does it say it on here? No. I don't know. It looks like there's like a lattice work, like honeycomb on it. It's super small, super light. Big Mech teleports it. He is alone. Canonist and Tau Commander. Not something you want to duel. Big Mech coming right in. Where are the Assault Marines? Assault Marines over here? No. Where are the Assault Marines? Did they make it down? Did he cancel the Assault Marines in favor of going for Big Balls Force Commander? He might have. Big Mech is taking a beating here. And this was not a good engagement at all for our player in the Orc colors. No support, no boys. Not what you want. The jump was commendable, though. Again, you do want to stop the Tau Commander. He's going to range stance. He's going to try to do as much as he can before he dies. Cannon is about half health, a little more. Fire Warrior Gunline coming out here on the bottom right. Let's see. Big Balls here. He's got a Skull Probe trying to stop any stealth suits. There's a stealth suit right there. I'd love to see him popped. I don't think he's close enough to see it. Just move the Skull Probe up. Move it up a hair. Meanwhile, Shooter Boy is pushing forward here. And again, same thing. We're going to see another commander just kind of trickle in and get 2v1. This is not where you want to be. We do have shooters pushing forward. That Canonist is regenning the longer this fight does not happen. Where did those Assault Marines go? Space Marines going double gens. What's he getting here? Plasma Pistol? Power Sword? What does he think he's going to achieve? Okay, so he's going to take out the Thunder Hammer. He already has his Plasma Pistol. Excuse me, I'm sorry for doubting you, Mr. Force Commander. I'm so sorry. And he's got that Plasma Pistol. He's in heavy coverage. He's just stay here now. He will trade okay. Not great, just okay. And again, those Assault Marines actually would have been really good. This is a tragic tale of what could have been. And this Force Commander's got a Thunder Hammer now, but there's nothing that can test him in melee. That's not a cheap upgrade either. Tau going triple gens here. No Sonnets here too. Sisters of Battle teching up to tier 2 now. We're either going to see Celestians Maybe a Confessor with his big shiny hat. But the team on the left has the mid. Looks like they have a lot of shooters and sluggers. Space Marine Army's looking real slim here. He's also teching tier 2. Orcs getting another gen. Double wall banners. No sign of a big mech being rebuilt. Eco check here real quick. 8640 for the Sisters of Battle. There's that big mech as well. 8630. 9210 for the Orcs. 6830 for the Space Marines. It's a little low on his end. Somebody's suggesting to use cover. Use brain. Really like to see that. Use brain. Me ape. Me fire. Who is that? Who's typing that? Dreadnought is the orc. Force command. The Space Marines are telling. Dreadnought is saying 1 unit player. Interesting. Listen, some people don't have the macro for it all. You know, you can't hate on people. Maybe communicate your plan. This doesn't look like the most standard orc build. Armory coming down for the orcs now. I'm going to keep that selected. I want to see what he builds. And he's saying he teched, which I'm not really sure what that has to do with not building any units, but we're going to keep an eye on it. Dreadnought is saying don't worry about it. Big Mech teleports in again. He did not learn from last time. Tier 2 is here, the Space Marine player is saying. Let's see what he gets. He's saying don't lose any units. Celestine's taking a beating. And that's the win condition right here. How many Celestines can he get up? The Fire Warriors in the middle of this map are always commanding. Whoa, did you see that Celestine beam? That thing was shooting across the map. What tier 2 units are here that he's talking about? I truly don't believe him. Okay, Librarian and Chaplain. So he's going for a commander-heavy roster. I guess that's why he got that Force Power upgrade. Alright, this is an interesting build out of our Space Marine. Let's see how it works out. Celestines are here, though. I'd love to see some sniper tech now and back up these commanders. And look at the Celestines. Look at how much damage they do. Just raw DPS, these units. North side orcs recapping their crit location. And we've seen this before. When the battle's on your front door, mistakes tend to happen. This Chaplain's going to start healing up. He's going to say nice things to this Force Commander. Tell him he's looking good today. Grey Knights are here. The tried and tested Space Marine Tier 2 build. Chaplain, Grey Knight, Toilet Bowl yelling. So let's see how this works. Usually you don't see a Librarian so soon, but he did skip a lot of units in Tier 1. Here comes the Plasma bursts, and look at the damage. Bad words, he yells at these Tau. Toilet Bowl comes down. Chaplain needs to get in cover. What's he doing? That must be the fastest Chaplain death I think we've seen. Big Mech teleports in with these shooters. This Tau army's in a lot of trouble here. But the Tau commander on the back right ridge, they're really putting out a lot of DPS. These Grey Knights don't really know where to run, and it looks like these orcs are just not in the right spot. It looks like they're all even firing. Grey Knights pushing across the lake. Celestines have to flee. Needs to kill a few more of these Tau Fire Warriors for this to even be effective. There's one. Is that a Pathfinder team? No, it's a Sargant. Get out of there, Mr. Sargant. You've been through bigger wars than this. You'll survive. Grey Knights leading the charge. I would still love to see an Assault Marine squad here. And now here we go. The tables have turned. They need to push this home. They need to destroy enough of the Tau base here to get themselves back in the game. I didn't see the Librarian use his AoE yet. Let's see if he does do that. Maybe pick off the Celestine squad. They're in the wrong spot here. They need to get up here quick. I don't think they're moving fast enough. I know they're right-clicking in. It's not. They need to move even quicker here. Triple Fire Warrior gunline coming up. Oh! Wow! That was a beautiful smite. Fire Warrior's going down. The Librarian pays for it by getting knocked on his ass. Alright, not the most befitting thing for one of his stature. Tau Commander free to sit here in the back and shoot away as he pleases. LP goes down. Healing Hands going off. And now the Celestians have free health, HP regen, and they will trade very effectively with these shooters. Any big shooters in the squad, we have 3 big shooters. They will heal that in negative cover quite easily. Space Marines get Pathfinder marked, and they need to figure out what they're doing. Either they need to kill a Tau Commander, they need to kill an LP. This is not okay. Just wandering around back and forth. Why are we going back to the Celestians? Your Orc army's got it. Big Mech Force Field coming in. Double Celestine just drops there. 3 models go down. Very nice play. And there's a Sisters of Battle gunline starting to form up. He's saying router is Shangat. Does that mean he's lagging? Abuser. Not sure what that means. But Tau Pathfinder's running in like they got shotguns. How cool would it be for Tau to have plasma shotguns? That would be really interesting, personally. You know, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen Pathfinders move and shoot. I didn't even know they could do that. And there we go. Space Marines really forced off. Meanwhile, Tau stealth suits in the base. This is why I would have loved to see some snipers here. Make very short work of them. What's going on here? There's a lightning fighter here destroying Space Marine gens. Space Marine Eco in shambles. Stealth suits fly away. That's where most of the Tau Eco looks like they went. Orcs getting ravaged in mid, and now the game... I want to say the game's over. To be real honest with you here. The flip in economy numbers that we just saw there, the Space Marine base does hold. But his LP that was upgraded in the front went down. This LP's not upgraded. Those commanders are not cheap. Orc, meanwhile, Eco's doing pretty good. I'd love to see one more War Banner, maybe tech into flash gits or knobs, maybe get a couple war trucks, teleport across the marsh here and bring the battle to them. I know the Celestians are dangerous. He reinvested in this chaplain. I don't agree with this. Are these tank busters? They could be tank busters. That might be an over-investment there. Space Marines running across the gap here. Mark target goes down in negative cover. I think this is the end of the Space Marine army here. No yell from the chaplain. Actually, it looks like he did yell. He yelled the accuracy reduction for the Celestian, the Canonist commander pops off and deters this army from crossing. The Space Marine player needs some vehicles. His Librarian went down. Just a Rhino or two. He's getting a heavy weapon increase, but he has no Space Marines. He's got one Space Marine squad here with one missile launcher. Tau, meanwhile, on the other hand, destroying the LPs in the back. This is the most disgusting thing you could do as Tau. I'm shaking my head in disbelief and very unhappy about this. Although one lucky bullet hit that man with his pants off and he dies. I like this color scheme on the Tau player. Meanwhile, back in mid, Sisters of Battle Bolter line is out. And I don't think the Orcs can really outshoot this. Especially, here comes the Tau. They're now rolling up behind it. And that big mech's just getting eaten alive. Yeah, some vehicles. I think some vehicles would really help. Maybe even a Kilikon. I know that meme has sailed. Did he go? Oh my god, this is about tier 3. What does their eco look like? 98, 79. They're pumping. Tau at 126.66. Who's he going? He's going for a Coil command, so no floating chair. We're not sitting down today. We're going to war. Dr. Duder is saying he's completely dead. Not what I like to see from a Space Marine player. You got Space Marines here. The Emperor demands you fight to the end. And the GG is getting thrown out. This team on the left had it for just a minute. They were in the front door. You need to both commit. They took an LP out. You know, situate yourself up here with your big shooters. You let the Space Marine player go in and kill the Tau commander. I would have loved to have seen scout snipers here. Maybe even a minefield to stop this. You know you're playing against Tau. Pentian engine out now. Yes, GG. Although, where did all those tank busters go? They would have made short work of this thing. Same thing over here. The Orc player watched his Space Marine die. Same thing. He could have put something here to prevent this. I know Orcs don't have the best detection out there. But really nice play from our team on the right-hand side. Tau really commands quite well on this map. I would have loved to have seen those Assault Marines as well. I think that would have helped so much. I don't think the Chaplain Librarian was the right investment, although we did get to see a sick smite from that Librarian. Love to see that. So there we go. First game back. 2v2 on that map on Gerbil Pass. Pretty good. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with what we saw there. Anything interesting on this screen that we're looking for? Who was this? Tau. Tau was hauling it in. The Space Marine player sacrificed so much to rush tier 2 and get those commanders. He had no eco. This tells the whole tale. Our Orc player's big mech jump early on really hurt him as well. Anyway, it has been Unseen Strike. I will see you guys in the next one. Godspeed.